seen a drink or a dessert that has coal smoke billowing from it, either at some fancy restaurant or while scrolling through your Instagram reels. It definitely adds a lot of drama to the food and drinks and is quite aesthetic for your Instagram and Snapchat stories. When the food is chewed, the cold condenses the moisture in the consumer's exhaled breath and gives the appearance of a breathing smoke. Amazing, right? Keeping the aesthetics and the beauty of it all aside, have you ever wondered what is the reason behind this cold smoke? Also, have you ever spared a moment and thought whether consuming such foods and drinks impacts your health or not? Today in this video, we are going to dive deep and give you an insight into this latest Indian food trend and make you aware about its downsides too. But before that, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel in depth. So first things first. What is the reason behind this viral food trend that has created a stir on social media? All the drama is created using a volatile chemical called liquid nitrogen. In the culinary world, liquid nitrogen has enjoyed quite an outing. From fancy restaurants using it to create a range of dramatic-looking delicacies to its use in the ice cream manufacturing and other industries, liquid nitrogen is nothing novel to the world of gastronomy or otherwise. In scientific terms, liquid nitrogen is colorless and odorless nitrogen found in a liquid state at its lowest temperature. The air is compressed and heated until the state of gas is transformed into a liquid form. An industrial process called fractional distillation is used to produce liquid nitrogen. One of the most characteristic features of liquid nitrogen is that it freezes rapidly and thus is commonly used to make ice creams. It is also one of the few chemical substances that can be easily stored and transported from one place to another. Owing to its convenient transportation and availability, liquid nitrogen is used in many culinary preparations. Liquid nitrogen creates an impressive cloud of vapor or fog when exposed to air, which is the fancy side of it. This cooking technique was arguably made famous by chef Heston Blumenthal, who put nitro scrambled eggs and bacon ice cream and nitro poached aperitif on the menu at his Berkshire restaurant, the Fat Duck. Since then, a number of restaurants have started using this technique, with a cursory internet search throwing up recipes for nitro caramel popcorn and pumpkin pie ice cream made with liquid nitrogen, among others. So now the question that arises is whether consuming such a volatile chemical can affect our health or not. Consuming such food and drinks is not the safest thing in the world. Exposure to liquid nitrogen while making their dishes more presentable is equally harmful for the culinary experts and chefs as it is for those who consume such fancy items. The use of liquid nitrogen is good until used in limited extent and carefully. A bit of carelessness may create major problems. According to experts, the beneficial freezing property of liquid nitrogen is also its dangerous effect. The vapor of liquid nitrogen could immediately freeze skin tissues and also cause cold burns. If a person swallows a bit of it, it may cause expansion of liquid nitrogen in the stomach. This results in severe health issues or can lead to a person's death as well. Professor Peter Barham from the University of Bristol School of Physics also warned about the consumption of liquid nitrogen. He said that it is essential that all the liquid has evaporated before any food or drink that has been prepared with liquid nitrogen is used or consumed. If you drink more than a few drops of liquid nitrogen, certainly a teaspoon, it would freeze and become solid and brittle like glass. Imagine if that happened in the alimentary canal or the stomach. The liquid also quickly picks up heat, boils and becomes a gas, which could cause damage such as perforations or cause the stomach to burst. The harm that liquid nitrogen can cause became much more talked about when in 2017 a 30-year-old man drank a liquid nitrogen chilled drink at a Delhi bar and ended up with a big hole in his stomach. While this was the first such accident in India, a girl in Lancaster lost her entire stomach lining back in 2012, all thanks to a liquid nitrogen-infused cocktail at her 18th birthday party. Apart from this, liquid nitrogen expands 695 times in volume when it vaporizes and has no warning properties such as odor or color. Hence, there is a risk of oxygen deficiency which may cause unconsciousness and may result in death if oxygen deficiency is extreme. To prevent asphyxiation hazards, handlers have to make sure that the room is well ventilated when using cryogenic indoors. The problem is that the same chemical that is used in the manufacturing and food packaging industry is being used to make these dishes. And while we all seek a little delicious drama in life, most people handling the chemical aren't trained or even cautious. There is a reason you can see contestants and chefs on MasterChef Australia wearing protective gloves and goggles while using liquid nitrogen. There is a reason why the judges are careful about consuming it. The reason is simple: better safe than sorry. Enjoying food and the drama that goes with it is important. But when a trend is more dangerous than enjoyable, maybe we should just do without it or depend on certified trained chefs and mixologists. Recently, the Thai Food and Drug Administration has also warned eateries to be careful in the use of liquid nitrogen in the preparation of food and drinks, or face imprisonment or heavy fines if the substance is overused and has harmful effects on consumers. The TFDA said that while eating food with mist coming out of the mouth is a new gimmick being used to attract the customers, the substance can damage the body tissues, and hence it is better to avoid and be safe than to take the risk. In short, it is not okay to put your life and health at risk just to make your Instagram more dramatic and for aesthetically pleasing Snapchat stories. This was all that you needed to know about liquid nitrogen, its use in the culinary world, and how it can harm your health. If you like this video, then do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and do let us know in the comment section below whether you have tried this viral food trend and also if you are still willing to take the risk. Thank you for watching.